I remember a lady in one of my earlier appointments, and she had grown up in the 1920s and 30s in a farm that was right along the railroad tracks. She talked about how it was not at all unusual for them to have people riding the railroad in those days looking for work, people without homes going west, especially to California, looking for a place to be employed. She talked about how one day in particular, they went out to do chores in the barn and they found a man sleeping in the hay. The kids were terrified, reported it to their mother, but their mother brought him into the kitchen and gave him a glass of milk. It turned out it was their last glass of milk, for they got milk but twice a day from the cow out in the barn. And her little brother, he cried, for that morning he had not had his milk. And while her little brother fussed and asked for his milk, the man who had woken in the barn put his head in his hands and began to weep. He was sorry he'd taken the baby's milk. Now the mother, she tried to reassure him. It's okay. We'll have milk this afternoon. He'll live. And she asked, why is it that you guys show up here? Is there some sign somewhere that says suckers live here? And the man who had awakened in the barn said, actually, ma'am, there's a fence post on the corner of your property out along the railroad track, and you've never noticed it, but there are 2 or 3 little stones stacked on that fence post. And it's a sign that many of us know that means people who live here will help us. See, if we live for the world, it will tell us that we're doing